Hi, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 256, and I have reviews for yous. Huh? Well, I lived in Chicago. I can say yous. Believe it or not, product reviews are not that enjoyable a task here at the G.I.A. The boxes arrive filled with shiny, happy stuff. We unbox the stuff with hearts dampened by melancholy because, unlike Christmas, we know after a couple weeks we have to put the shiny stuff back into the boxes and send it home to its maker or respective PR firm. On today's brief, I have 3 such products to talk about, starting with the Palm Centro. I almost rejected Palm's offer to review the Centro because of the key size. The keys are tiny, and I have man hands, and I don't like doing negative reviews. If I don't like something, I'd rather just not talk about it at all. I'm glad I had them send it. I liked it every bit as much as I liked the Trio. Palm's goal for the Centro is different. They want to bring smartphone technology to a younger, texting crowd ready to leave behind their razors for something more email-oriented. It's a great idea, and at $99, it's a great price. I mostly gave up my iPhone for a week to use the Centro, and the one thing that blew me away is the speed. Sprint added speed to their network. They call it Sprint's PowerVision Super Extreme Mega Network. The small size of the keys was a non-issue for me. The phone is lightweight, small, affordable, and above all, fast. Once upon a time, a little over a year ago to be exact, I felt all left out because it seemed like every blogger's brother was getting a Sonos digital music system to review. It was me making a huge deal out of the need for wireless audio, and quite frankly, I was more than a little jealous when I read rave after rave about how well Sonos worked. Well, finally, I got a system to review, and you know how when everybody loves something and they build it up, and when you experience it, it's kind of a letdown? Sonos doesn't fit into that category at all. It's every bit as good as everyone says it is. The Sonos music system, if you don't know, enables users to set up multiple wireless music zones in up to 32 rooms of a house. Audio is transmitted to the different zones over your network, and it's controlled with the elegant Sonos controller. I guess they licensed the iPod click wheel. It works exactly the same, and the full color navigation screen is beautiful. Zone Player 80s can connect to any amplified speaker in any room with network access. The players are small, unobtrusive, and include both digital and analog outputs. The new Zone Bridge extends the range of your Sonos music network.
32 rooms.
32 rooms! Who has 32 rooms? Another product that just works is the Jura Capresso Impressa J5 coffee and espresso maker. Let's face it, the internet revolution is fueled by coffee, and this is the best coffee maker I've ever experienced. I got it in for a review a few weeks ago. Even though it isn't a robot, it's awfully darn close. It does almost everything you'd want a coffee maker to do. It removes the mess and the hassle that I've always associated with maintaining a coffee maker. Even better, the coffee it makes is the best I've ever had. Neil and I liked it so much we decided to check on buying it because we didn't want to return it. We knew it would be expensive. We figured probably something like $300. That's a lot for a coffee maker, but it's so good we thought we would splurge. We checked the price. It's $2,000, or about 400 visits to Starbucks. Is it worth it? That's relative, but I can tell you this thing is so well engineered that I think it probably is. The water tank is here. It slides out so smoothly, and the container lifts right out to take to the sink. When it's time for water, you get a message on the LED screen. The same thing happens when it's time to fill the beans. The J5 only grinds enough beans to make the 1 or 2 cups you're making at a time. When it's time to empty the grounds, you'll get another message telling you to do so. Again, the engineering is flawless and the container slides out as smoothly as you can imagine. In between brews, you'll get a message telling you to press the rinse button so that the machine can clean itself. Now we have a message that's saying fill beans, so we're going to do that. You just lift that right out, and the little cup is so nicely built in. So get my beans here. And as you fill the beans, when you've filled it enough, then it's going to say ready. And it only took 1 cup. Okay. I was all ready to fill and fill. Ready. The twin spouts for filling your cups with espresso or coffee can be pulled apart to fill 2 cups at a time. It also has a hot water nozzle for making tea, or even more pertinent, ramen noodles. I wouldn't put a J5 on a credit card, but I'd absolutely give up a year of Starbucks to buy one. If you really love the brief, maybe you could buy someone a domain name from GoDaddy.com for Christmas, and then that would pay for the coffee maker, which would fuel future production of the show. Wishing and hoping and praying. I'm Callie Lewis. Coffee cheers!
While we were shooting this show, I got an email saying we get to keep the coffee maker. So still buy the domain names, but with the money that you save, you can buy yourself a J5.